What's up, everyone? It's John, and I jab opportunities nonstop. And today we will be discussing Evergrow Coin. What's going on? Where's it going? And most importantly, is it ever going to stop? So we can see here that Evergrow Sam is in the Discord channel saying, "Hey, Evergrow Army, we've been trying to add some further improvements to Creator, currently working on dark mode after some feedback. Hoping to share that later today when our devs wake up." The Evergrow map. Where are all those 128,000 Evergrow coin holders located? Fill up your bags and fill up this map. We can see we are literally almost everywhere, with the exception of some parts in Central Asia, South America, and Africa for the most part. So we can see that we are still on track for altcoin season. When you see 75, we are there, but currently we're at 65, so we're inching there very closely. Okay, folks, so what just happened? Evergrow Sam is still working with the Evergrow team, and they're still creating more utility, and they're still creating more features and enhancement to the Creator platform. What they're doing this time around is not like the website where they kind of rushed it out and hodgepodge it, where it gives you an error where you cannot log into the website. This time, they are doing the LL, lessons learned, and they're going to do it their way, and they're going to make sure that they give you a refined product at launch, and they will do that to the best of their abilities and capabilities. And do not forget, folks, we also have something called a stories mode being added in, so these enhancements definitely take time to create. We can see altcoin season, we're inching towards it, folks, slowly but surely. And most importantly, we can see Evergrow Coin is a universal phenomenon. It spans the whole entire earth. The reach of Evergrow Coin, the power it holds, it will change lives. And just remember, folks, there are over 8 billion people on this lovely planet we call Earth, and we currently only have 128,000. That is literally a drop of a drop of a drop of a drop into the bucket. Just to give you guys some perspective of how early you are, even if you bought today, even if you bought a year from now, I would still say you're very early. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, we can currently see it is at 21 still. We are now looking at the Bitcoin charts. We can see that we have a long-term upward trend line. We can see we broke down below it, and we can see we tapped the long-term support, and we're bouncing off it with this orange circle here. Now we're still seeing some indecision in Bitcoin on a weekly, because you can see there are two wicks above the body in the green candlestick. So that means that people do not know, should I buy the top or should I buy the bottom? And we're seeing some indecision. Think of this as a thimble that you spin. The top and bottom are going to be the two wicks. And when you see a wick, essentially that means that people are selling and buying at those points. But currently it's more bullish than bearish. We can also see that this year, there are rumblings that there will be regulation for cryptocurrency. Now, how would this bode? This will bode very well for Bitcoin. And if it bodes very well for Bitcoin, this means that you will see the market cap increase for cryptocurrency as a whole. And I've been saying this over and over, that Bitcoin is like a S&P 500 or a Dow Jones index. And if that goes up, it usually lifts all tides. So with that being said, this regulation is a very welcome thing for cryptocurrency. Some folks are going to say, no, that's terrible. But the regulation isn't going to be what you think it is. Because if you think about it for a second here, the US government does not want to micromanage you, but they want to know where the cash is flowing, so they're able to, guess what? Taxation. Because with all of these bills coming up, infrastructure bill, etc., it's going to cost money to fund these initiatives. We all know cryptocurrency is a huge market and there are huge profits, and people are currently not paying their fair share. And the government is aware of it, and now they want their fair share. Now, I understand no one likes to pay taxes, but do not forget, folks, infrastructure is not free. It needs to be funded some way and somehow. Let's go ahead and check out the Evergrow coin charts from a daily perspective. We can see yesterday on January 13, 2022, that we had a huge sale of $550,000. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So we can see right here, folks, January 13, 2022 at 2 o'clock, $597,000 was sold. This essentially means that the whale who sold here, it could be for a myriad of reasons. It could be because they want to buy a house. Maybe they want a Lambo. Maybe they want some wife-changing money. You're thinking, wait, 550 grand is not life-changing money, but do not forget, folks, Evergrow Coin is a global phenomenon. Maybe you're in Africa, maybe you're in South America. In those countries, I would say it's life-changing money. Not so much in the United States though, but regardless, I digress. After that massive sell-off, we can see after that, the Evergrow Coin hodlers say, you know what, this is a great dip buying opportunity, and they bought it up and they have absorbed that whale in a matter of hours. And now we're trading above the resistance of 997. Ladies and gentlemen, the fact that we're still seeing Evergrow Sam giving updates periodically about the project, this tells you that there is lots of work being done behind the progress. Have you ever heard the saying, give them your silence and amaze them with your results? I may have butchered that saying, but you get what I'm referring to though. So what this means is that if you've seen some of the tweets from Evergrow Sam, he is literally not even eating. He is working tirelessly behind the scenes because this man is driven by ambition. And his ambition is to solve problems. And usually speaking, when you solve a problem, guess what? Money usually follows it. Think of Elon Musk, for example, here. An easy example because everyone knows who he is, for the most part at least. I shouldn't be using absolutes, but you get my point though. So Elon Musk had the task and the problem of EV vehicles not being produced for the mass market. When he first started, everyone laughed at him saying, oh, get out of here. Toyota said, get out of here. Everybody said, get out of here. It didn't make any sense. So Elon Musk persisted. He, at one point, had a failure and he said, you know what? Apple, Tim Cook, please buy Tesla. And Tim Cook said, nah, forget that. I don't want that. What am I going to do with an EV vehicle that is not even tested or proven? So Elon Musk said, okay, forget all you guys. You don't want to buy it? Fine. I will continue to chug on. I was near bankruptcy. And now you can see the fruit of his labor and his ambition and his drive. You had a rocky start and you continue to innovate and you continue to work on the problem. And eventually when you solve it, booyah. All of a sudden, Elon Musk, 10 years later, is one of the richest men in the world. And I would say in the near future, he will double and triple some of these richest men in the world because of the innovation he leads. He owns a space company. He owns an EV company that is literally revolutionizing the way we do transportation for commercial and retail. I digress here, but I wanted to give you the example there. And Evergrow Sam is doing the same thing, but on the Binance blockchain, and he's creating utility. Right now, you may not see the innovation. Right now, you may not believe it, but the true believers believe in you, whether you are failing or succeeding. And it's very hard to believe in someone when they are currently quote unquote failing because you aren't seeing all-time highs. You aren't seeing to the moon yet. We're seeing lots of consolidation. We're seeing little bumps. We're seeing little dumps. But long-term, folks, Creator will be amazing because it'll be the first of its kind, the first social media platform to offer cryptocurrency as a form of payment. While that sounds very simple, do not forget the saying of keep it simple, stupid. And the fact that this is so simple and so easy to understand is the reason why it'll be so successful and the reason why you will see massive adoption of it, because it's using a familiar template, and innovation means you enhance it a bit more. It does not mean you have to tear it apart and start from the bottom. It means that you enhance it. And I want to repeat this to you guys so you understand what that means. And now we're seeing this social media platform adding in cryptocurrency as a form of payment. And ladies and gentlemen, I can see this going very big and very hard because we can see countries such as El Salvador adopting Bitcoin as a national currency. So we are setting the stage for the blockchain and cryptocurrency to be a worldwide phenomenon. It already is. We just need to see more mass adoption, and we need to see some government regulation in terms of to define what is a cryptocurrency so we can avoid more and more rug pulls, and this will further legitimize the blockchain. Support the channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing. Get $250 in Bitcoin using my BlockFi link down below in the description. Get 2 free stocks courtesy of WEBULL, link down below in the description. Get $25 of Crow, crypto.com, referral code down below. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I will catch you all on the next one.